Did I get mascara on my eyelid? I did. Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and it is time for October favorites. These are some really standout products for me from the month. I have some beauty products, some skincare, a fun fall thing, and a plant that makes me laugh every time I see it. So let's start with the beauty products. So a blush that I cannot put down. It's actually one of my all-time favorites of all time ever, all time. It's the Revlon Naughty Nude Powder Blush. The shade is called Naughty Nude, and I absolutely love this. I have used this for a very long time, for the last few years. One of the first blushes I ever purchased, if not the first blush I ever purchased. I can't remember having any other blush but this one for a long time. Anyway, this is my second one that I've owned, and it looks just like a nude, a neutrally nude color, but a little bit of pink to it, like a little hint of a warm pink. And I love it. It is what I'm wearing today. I just love that it goes with pretty much anything, and it's a color that I feel doesn't compete with the rest of your look. Because sometimes when I'm putting on makeup, blush is like the focus of what I want to do. I'm like, I just want to wear that blush. But lately I've been having liking to do a whole eyeshadow look every day, and having a neutral blush on that's not going to compete with it. And I love this one. I love the Revlon powder blushes a lot. There was a time when I owned all of them. I owned some limited edition ones. I had put out like a purple one. Wish I still had that. Ugh. Dang it, I wish I still had that. I just didn't like that one that much. It made me look a little dead, but I sold it on Poshmark. Someone has it now. Oh, I'm feeling bad now. Do you ever regret something, decluttering something out of nowhere? I might look that up after this. I might have to have that back in my life. Anyway, love this blush. Been wearing it for the last couple of weeks, and I really love it. And I love how it just is like a little blush, but not blush, you know? The next thing I've loved this month is the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in the shade 250. I know they still sell this, but I don't think the shade is called 250 anymore. I think it's something else, but I don't remember. I'll look it up and I'll put it here on the screen, of course. But here is that highlighter. If you haven't tried the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighters, you are missing out. If you love highlighter and you like something that's very glowy, well, you could take it to a glowy place. You could also use it subtle. I did a little more of a subtle glow today, but normally when I wear this, I build it up. Like, you can get it to look metallic on your face, but it won't look, you know, like you put eyeshadow on your face or anything. It's not gonna look heavy. It's gonna look like it's part of your skin, but really glowy. And this color I really love because it's white, but it's not with a weird gray undertone. I don't find a lot of white highlighters that don't turn gray on my face. You know those ones I'm talking about? They look kind of ashy. This one is just perfect, and I absolutely love it. I've been reaching for it all month, and I think it's wonderful. Definitely one of my favorite highlighters of all time are these Maybelline Master Chromes. I have the one called Rose Gold, which I think is my more favorite than this one. I think that one's amazing. But I also want to repurchase the gold one again. I thought it was too gold at one time, but now I'm like dying to have it back. So I think I might go get it. I'm gonna look up that purple Revlon blush, and I'm gonna go get that gold highlighter. And then the last item that was a real standout for me is this palette from Too Faced. So this is the Hot Buttered Rum little tin palette. This came out 2019, I think, for holiday. 'Cause I don't think it was last year. I think it was the year before, I think. But this is what it looks like. It's just a 8-pan palette, and at the time they were doing one of these every now and then, and now they seem to have like a bunch of them all the time, which are all so cute. I want them all. But anyway, this one was a holiday release. It has a scent. To me, it doesn't smell like anything but plastic. Maybe the scent, I don't know, didn't age well, but to me it just smells like plastic, like kind of strongly like plastic in a weird way. But these colors, oh my gosh, look at this palette. It is so beautiful. I have a video on my channel where I swatched and demoed this whole palette. I'll link it down below in case you want to check it out. It's an older palette, and I don't think they make this anymore. But of course, this isn't like anything new for Too Faced, like this color combination. I'm sure in one of the palettes they have now, they probably have a combination like this. If not in that teddy bear palette, maybe that has all these colors in it. But this formula is so good. It is so good. The mattes are so smooth and so blendable. No fallout at all with the mattes. They are incredible. Like, this is one of the best matte formulas I've ever used in eyeshadow. It's amazing. And they all go so well together. Like, this was such a well thought out little curated palette. I think it's amazing. It has a few mattes and also, 4 mattes, 3 shimmers, and then one that looks like a matte with micro glitter in it or something. The shimmers, amazing. They stick really well to the lid. They stick well with the powder being on. There's this really pretty one here as an inner corner highlight that I like to use. That's what I'm wearing today. I'm not sure if you could tell the inner corner pop I put there, but this is the palette I'm wearing. I absolutely love this thing, and I really, really want that fruitcake one so badly. Okay, I'm buying the Revlon purple blush if I could find it on Poshmark or something. I'm buying that Maybelline Master Chrome, and I'm buying that fruitcake palette. This is my favorites video and my shopping list. So I love this palette. If you have it, bring it out. Definitely a shop your stash moment here. You won't regret it. This palette is wonderful. Some body care stuff. So this body wash from Olay blew my socks off. I have never liked an Olay body wash before. I just don't like any of the scents. I think they're just too, you know, like this, like they're just too much. They're too much with the scent. And I just don't like them. But this one was different. It's just as cleansing and nourishing hyaluronic acid body wash. It doesn't have a scent or anything on it, or like what kind it is. Is it focusing on that? But when I opened it and smelled it, I lost my mind. I have to smell it right now. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. It smells like the freshest flowers you've ever smelled in your life. This smells like spring in a bottle. It's floral and fresh, but not like heady or heavy. It's floral done so light. Like I swear it smells like the first day of spring. This is so good. Not only is it a wonderful smelling body wash, but the formula is so good. You only need 1 pump, and I am known to just squirt half of the bottle of body wash out till it's a foamy lather in my loofah that's this big, and like it's too much, but I just like using a lot of body wash. But this one, you really only need 1 pump. I do 1 pump, it lathers huge, and it'll clean your whole entire body. It's so lovely because not only does it clean well, it doesn't strip. I can go without lotion using this. It's just wonderful. And another thing I love about it is that it doesn't linger on my skin too long, but it lingers in the bathroom. So I showered this morning at about 4 a.m. And just now, it's what time now? It's 10 o'clock now, and the bathroom still smells like I just took a shower. It smells so good all day. I absolutely love this body wash so much. If you're looking for a really fresh, floral, first day of spring smelling body wash and a really good formula, this one is really, really good. I love it so much, and I can't believe it. Every time I use it, I'm like, dang, I can't believe I love that so much. Another thing I've been loving this month is toners. I freaking love toners. These kind of toners, the Korean style toners, they're super hydrating, moisturizing, nourishing, all that kind of stuff, kind of toner. And I have 4 here I'm gonna show you because not only have I been loving toners, I've been loving doing the 7 skin method. So if you don't know what the 7 skin method is, I'll give you like a quick overview. It's, from what I can gather, the practice of putting 7 layers of toner on your face. Just a small little dab at a time and layering it up just for ultra nourishing, ultra moisturizing, hydrating benefits for your skin. And I've been loving doing that, but I've been loving mixing and matching my toners. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. So I've done the 7 skin method before, but I always felt that it was kind of boring because I thought you had to use the same toner 7 times. And I was like, well, I could just use it 1 time. But mixing and matching has been like the most fun thing. So I have 4 here I'm gonna show you. The first one is the 9 Wishes Ampoule Essence Collagen. It just says anti-wrinkle and lifting. I really, really like this one. It has one of these tops here that doesn't allow like a ton to come out. This is one you need like 2 drops and you get your whole face, neck, and chest. It's so good. Really lovely, no fragrance, not sticky or anything. So I've been loving this one. And then I've been going in with this one. So I do these toners every morning, but at night is when I do the 7 skin method, when I'll layer it up more and more. But I like using this one and this one in the morning. I just think they both are really good and work well together. This is from the plant base, and it's the Nature Solution Hydrating Bamboo Water. This is so good. Oh my gosh. So it does have a tiny layer of oil here on the top, and you just shake it up to mix it up, and it, you know, disperses in here, and then I pour out just the tiniest little bit on my hand. I'd say maybe like the size of a nickel, and then kind of pat it between my hands, pat it and press it all over my face. And you might think that it's oily because there's oil in it, but this doesn't feel oily at all. If I didn't see the oil in there, I would have no idea that there was oil in here. It just gives you this nice slick slip to the water that is just so nice and lovely, and it doesn't prevent your other products from penetrating into your skin. It doesn't feel oily or anything like that. It's just so good. What does it say here? It says double layered shaking toner with bamboo extract and 15 kinds of natural oils, balances moisture. Oil level, okay. Sometimes things get lost in translation, but it says oil level to keep your skin moist and lively all day. It has 15 kinds of oils. I didn't even know that. Wow. I love this though. This feels amazing on my skin. It's one that I had for a long time and never used it because I thought it was going to be oily. And I decided just to try it out, and I used it on my body at first, and I was like, oh man, this is way too good. I have to just preserve this for my face. Preserve it. Reserve it? Reserve it for my face? That's preserve it for my face. I have to reserve this for my face. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And then the other two I've been pulling in are these two. This one is the Milani Aqua Bloom Hydrate and Replenish Toner. I did a video talking about all the Milani skincare I had, and I really like this toner a lot. I just love that scent. They call it a marine scent. It smells like the color blue. Like, what color would blue smell like? That's what this smells like. Like fresh water, but like a fake fresh water scent. It smells really good. But I really like this one also. And then I've also been pulling in this one from Benton, Alopropolis Soothing Gel. So I don't know if this is a toner or not, but I just thought I'd just mix it into the mix, and it works really well with that. It mixes and matches perfectly fine. But this is more like an aloe gel. It's very soothing and calming to your skin. It's not sticky at all, which is what led me to believe that it was a toner, because it's a little on the thin side, not runny or watery, but it's not like a thick gel. It meshes very, very well with these liquidy toners here. So I've been loving mixing and matching all these toners, especially this one. Like if there's one standout from all 4 of these, it's this one from the plant base. I can't get over it. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Okay, the fall thing that I love so much are gourds. Okay, how can you go all fall without buying the cutest gourds you've ever seen? And then the store will just have like one of those big old boxes full of weird shaped gourds. So we were over at Whole Foods, and they had these boxes, you know, when you enter, full of gourds, and they were like $1 each or something. So I picked out this little cutie right here. Look how cute it is. And I also picked out this one because you have to get one of these weird bumpy ones. They're just so cool. Look how cool that is. I love it. So I just have them sitting in my kitchen as a little display for fall. But look how cool. I love it. Just bumpy and gourdy. And then this next one. So I picked out these 2, and I told my boyfriend, I was like, hey, pick out another one and we'll get 3. So he looked through the whole box and dug to the he dug to the bottom of the bin and pulled out this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at this gourd. Why? Why did it grow like this? It looks like it started out like this, and he's like, no, I'm gonna show all the other gourds how big I can be. And then it grew this long thing, and it's just so funny. I laughed so hard at this poor thing. Look at it. It's just so weird. Like this gourd didn't know when to stop. But yeah, I have this on the table too. It's like a little display thing with my cute gourds over here. So I don't know what happened here, but I love him. And then the last thing I gotta mention is this little plant that always makes me laugh. It's this. Look at him. So this little hand is actually just a candle holder. But I don't even know where I got this. I don't know, Target or something. This looks like something Target would have. I really don't know where I got it. I've had it for several years. I bring it out every Halloween. I used to have it out all the time as like just display, just a candle thing, but then I decided I was getting kind of bored of it, so I wanted to pull it out just seasonally, and now I love it even more. So I put this little tiny plant just right there because I think it looks so funny. So this is a little cutting, I guess, of a snake plant. So that piece had fallen off of this. So this is like, I think it's a Sansevieria Starfish. I got this on clearance. They had them at Kroger and they were $16, and then they had them on clearance for $6. I saw the sticker on there and I was like, oh my gosh, I wanted one of those. So it's really, really cool. It's growing a new little piece here, but when I was repotting it, because it was so root bound, which I think these plants like to be root bound, but this one, like they were crawling out of the top of the pot and everything. Anyway, repotted it, a little piece fell off, and I'm not like the best at propagating anything, which is just cutting a piece off your plant, popping it in some water and see if it grows roots. I'm not the best or most successful with that, but I couldn't let go of him. Look, it's just the cutest little thing, and I always tell my boyfriend, why do you hate my nub? I just think it's so cute. Why does he hate my nub? Look how cute this little nub is. I love him. And I have this in the living room just sitting like this. I think it's so cute. Anyway, so that is it. Those are all of my products I love for October. Some standout products, some super cute gourds. Let me know some products you love for October, some toners that you love. Do you buy gourds? I would love to know all that. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And I'll see you later in another video. Goodbye.